Hello and welcome to Season 5 of the Vasas Career Mode. It's been just over a year since we lifted the Hungarian trophy. We've surrendered it to Ferencváros. Go to the competitions here. We've made, a solid start. 3 points behind MTK Budapest at the moment. We are into the Europa Conference League. We actually had the knockout straight to the Europa Conference League. And yeah, we've done all right. I mean, we played real nobodies. Sorry. Zoya was kind of a recognizable team, but even so, we beat them by a comfortable aggregate scoreline of 7-2. I believe, if we check this loss against Molferavar, which was really disappointing, we didn't get going at all. But other than that, we've looked fairly certain and assured. And I mean, you'll see through some of the signings that I've done, you'll understand absolutely why we've looked a little bit better than what we did last season. I made a good set of signings last season. I'm going to defend myself to the hills, but they didn't work out. So, gone back to the drawing board, made some more good signings, even though I would have loved to have put much of that money into like a big signing to improve what we'd already had further. I noticed with everything going wrong, the defence really shouldn't have gone wrong last season, and it did for some strange, peculiar thing. So, back to the drawing board, got some new, strong defenders, got some forwards as well. Let's have a look. I actually got still a lot in the transfer budget. Why is that? Well, you'll see that we sold £4.4 million worth of player. So from the bottom we'll go Raya, Daniel Snorri Viktorsson, Drazen Babic, Jose Quintana. They're all out on loan. Quintana is a new player, off a free, but he only had 4.5 star in terms of potential. Still looks like a quality defender, but just 4.5 stars. So I actually put him out on loan to the team who beat us. So fair play to him. Hey, it shows you that it's not just quality that makes a good side. We had a couple of loans for some fees as well, including Luther Kumalo that you might have seen already. He's not on this page. Let's just have a check on the last season. See if there wasn't any like late sales or signings. That's correct. So you must have seen Kamalu before. Kamalo. Sort of by fees. And then on frees, we got rid of Regatin, who, you know what, he was an exciting little signing for the time being. I think it was a 2 or 3 year deal. Just let that run out because obviously he's getting older and older. We don't need him. And Retzi was at the club when I joined up, and eventually I think his contract finished as well. So I believe right now at the club is like every single player is someone that I've signed up and want at the club. There might be a couple that maybe. No, I do apologise. Belatti is still here, but I'm pretty sure he's under his last year now. Yeah, he's into his last year. And then once he goes, we'll have an entire team, what I've decided to sign up. All right, wicked. So, Mate Talosi, he was the youth intake player from this year. He dropped in potential. UPEST wanted him for 17k. Yeah, fair enough. Alberding went out. He was a nice little signing for us. Obviously, a centre-back from that league-winning season. He's gone to DVTK. Radek Kralov actually sign up Martin Simunek there, so it's nice to see Radek Kralov. Vedran Svizlenik, the guy that we signed up for like really cheap, and unfortunately he came back as like 4.5 star potential. We actually still made a really decent profit on him, like a tidy profit. Martin Kazar went to Baník Ostrava, one of our most competent strikers last season, to be honest. Really, really competent. Way better than some of the other ones that we unfortunately had to suffer with. Tedor Angelov, one of the ones that we had to suffer with. CSKA 1948 signed him up. Okay. So that's that. And then we have Andrei Udrea signing for Push Academy for £250,000. Annabelle Ferrero, another brilliant player from our Champions winning or league winning title season, whatever. He went for 300,000. Just honestly, like these are still really tidy profits to say that we're so early on in the save. Lalovic, he left, lost 100k on that, but overall we're absolutely fine. And Lovu went, like this was a free, didn't really play very well for us, didn't play at all. And we sold him for nearly £500,000. Guatek, I really wouldn't have got rid of him at all, but he apparently only had 4.5 stars potential. So even though he's like really good now, that's his ceiling. Honestly, his ceiling's not far away, and we might lose a bit of quality in defense, but we're gambling to see if we can get a better future out of the players that we've still got. And the big sale was Dorel Dinu going to what was that, Steaua Bucharest? I don't know why it's called FCSB. Is the name fixed? Is that here? Oh no, it is. So the name fix is there. Okay. So why are these not called Steaua Bucharest? I don't know. I believe it's Steaua Bucharest. I don't know. Answers on a postcard. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone by saying that. Let's have a look at what we've done in. Yeah, I just remembered. Damn. So we've done bits on the freeze. Got a loan in from a Tony. We tried to sign him up. He's just approaching his end of his contract here. His contract expiry. And then Man City, for some reason, jump in. I'm like, damn, if we done that a bit quicker, maybe we would have got it under, like, before Man City. Of course, when Man City pop up, game over. Like, it's done. Man City are going to get there. But obviously, he's got some kind of potential on him. Potential that we can't see now because most people have 5-star potential, to be honest. But I think a Tony might have just a bit more than everything else. And it's all about finding them ones with like ridiculous potential as quickly as possible, because then with them at the club, you get to like understand the potential of the other people as much. And then all of a sudden, within 5 years, you got yourself an outstanding group of players because a couple of them you signed up really early had exceptional potential, and that gave you a guideline on basically the entire squad. Right, the Copenhagen Freeze are sick. Really, really good signings. Yannick, the Baez, I shouldn't really be signing someone as good as that, and as someone who can finish, oh, it's glorious. How many goals has he already got? He scored 9 in 10. No complaints. We got Jakob Kristoffersen. I mean, already the thought of Dorel Dinu has evaporated. Like, we sold him for 1 point whatever. We got this guy for free. He's a driven, promising winger out of the Copenhagen Academy. Lokomotiva. Free transfer there of Fran Petkovic. Nice signing. No complaints. A Croatian midfielder with your top potential, Federico Ortiz. Yep. Just absolutely outstanding all the way, all across the board. Quintana, I wish he was maximum potential. Maz, I believe, is maximum potential. That's another left-hand sided player. Development, yeah, he's trying to develop as an attacking left mid. Okay, and then the players that I wanted to sign up. All right, this heartbreaking, really. The board want me to get Hungarian players. Now, I have no problem with getting Hungarian players, but when they start blocking, say, a Uruguayan amazing striker that we could have potentially got, which, we could have potentially got because he's got a release clause of 2.2 million, and I mean, we've got more than that in the bank. If they're not allowing us to sign Uruguayans because we haven't signed enough Hungarians, then we do have a problem. Thankfully, we had this problem in Radek Kralov, and within a year, we were able to negotiate that out. But the problem still stands that we could lose that Uruguayan now because we can't get him, even though the release clause is there. I really don't know what the club's playing at, because they should have seen exactly like I saw last year that the strike force really did kill it for us, really did. So with the money, we tried to get as high quality, high potential Hungarians as possible, and even in that small pool, Domokos, he's dropped down. So it's a waste of money. Zunic, we got him early. Really good centre back. Excuse me, really good centre back, Serbian. Excellent. But then, with most of the Dinu money, we had to get Bence Kinses just to try. And this, literally, we are trying to get Hungarian signings so the board will be happy for us to get the Uruguayan striker. That's it. That's all that we're doing. Kinses might be a really good player, but he was not on the radar, the potential signing list, because he was going to be too expensive to begin with. But I'd rather pay a lot of money for someone that has that potential ability than signing someone for cheaper that I know is not going to make it. So it's almost a straight transfer there. Dinu might give us a little bit extra, but I mean, I would have loved to have profit on that. I guess at least the Europa League has given me some pretty tasty money. We've gone up finances to about 15 million, I think, which has allowed me to ask that board for more transfer budget. Yes, I think it was about 2 million I asked, and it's moved up to 6. Let me try and find the Uruguayan player. He might not be interested at the moment because he just signed a new contract. We were trying to just slide in there cheeky at 1.6. But he signed a new contract with his club. So that's it's the exact same club as we got Silveira from, and he's called Sebastian Medina, and he is incredible. At 19 years old, we really want this guy to be a Vasas player. 2.2 million for someone that competent is a no-brainer. You check his reports. Yep, top potential. But if I make an offer of 2.2 million, you'll quickly find out that the board don't want to play. All right, have I gone through? I'll have gone through all the transfers. That's the main thing about these early episodes of a season. It feels like ages since we've actually started a new season because of how dragged on that 4th season was and how brutal it was as well. Weren't able to get even to that cup final, which we really should have done. But I'm hoping for better now. I wish we can prove it. After last season, even if it was like second behind by a couple of points, I'd probably take it. But I really do want to win this league, especially with the development of some of these players going through an entire year. You'd expect us to be there. We are better than what we were last season. We have better players in better positions than what we had last season. The only thing we're missing is that drive from Dinu that we had. Every time that Dinu was on the pitch, we looked a better side. Come on. Let's have a look at these fixtures. We've got Nordsjælland, the first conference league game, and then I think we're just going to concentrate on the league. Conference league, we might get through the group stage, but I don't expect us to do anything in the knockout rounds. let's just have an enjoyable match here. I'll try and get as much of a full strength side out through these group games because it's quite nice money. Um, but as soon as it goes to the group stages and the absolutely ridiculous fixture congestion that we experience, if that's just like the case every single like second half of the season, then right now the European games definitely have to take a back seat. Okay, so we're in the red. Of course we are. Oh, clearance just hit the base. The base. Tarilla. Yeah, Tarilla's looking really nice. Still playing off that right hand side. I know that someone was like, "Oh, Tarilla's your best player, and you've won the league without him." Back then, he wasn't really comfortable in any position that I used in my formation, and I wasn't just gonna like force him in there. He was kind of happy just to like learn and be patient with me. Now that he is, even when he was like just the darker green, not the natural green, but like the less the lesser of the greens. What was it? Accomplished? I think it's accomplished. Even when he was accomplished in that right hand side, then we saw him a lot, and he's making a significant difference. I wish we had a Tony, man. You notice that a Tony in his profile picture and in game look very, very different. I'm seeing a lot of faults with the new GAN process, the face pack recently, which is a shame because as a potential face pack, an idea, it's been incredible, and the amount of depth it's actually took the my football manager says personally, seeing the faces of like Yettel Doubts and Frogner and all these amazing players that made my save exactly like it was. It brought a lot of joy to me and a lot of a personal touch. But when you're not getting like races right and ethnicities, then it pulls you out of that immersion. It's very much like FIFA, actually. You know, when it had that ethnicity problem a couple of years back. Go on, Davids. I want to say Davids. It's the David De Gea problem. Look, right, my team's had a player called David for so long. Is that offside? I was against one of his country's clubs as well. God, that would have been good. For me personally, that didn't look like it was offside. He just peeled away. Oh, I see what's happened. So Christopherson, as I've looked to him, Christopherson steps back and then goes for it. So for me, it looks like he's attacking the ball, but he's actually played from an offside position. That's an unbelievable save. Who was that? Please don't tell me it was the Armenian guy again. I give up on that dude. That dude is not even playing, so it can't be the Armenian guy. Oh. All in all, better forwards. And that might have picked up the Armenian guy's productivity, because I'm pretty sure he's starting really well as well. As he should. I'm training up to be an attacking advanced midfielder. Advanced forward. I'm training up to learn or improve his finishing. We got more coaches. Everything is at his disposal. That's definitely offside. To get better in that position. Once a Tony's gone, so a Tony we've only got for 6 months. Once Tony's gone, we are getting a player. I think we've already shown you, Jader from Bahia. So one Brazilian will go, another one will take his place. But I really want that Uruguayan man. I will try every single day until they until they just get fed up of me. The board. Let's pause this for a second. It's a really nice first game. We got a fucking difficult group. God damn. Are you joking me? Anderlecht, Feyenoord, and Nordsjælland. That doesn't sound like a Europa Conference League tie, does it? Dlamini down there. We'll have Budasevic in. Bender's been fantastic. We do not have an extra midfielder on the bench, so he will have to wait around. We'll have Popov on the right, Mazza on the left. Confirm that stuff and play the game. Yeah, it's been a while actually. Come to think about it, like I've had so much work on past few days, and then maybe tomorrow I've got to really sort out the rest of what is needed for the Youth Squad Legends new season. Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. Transfer budget was increased to 6.23 from 4.28. And of course, the board is wanting to block it because it's not Hungarian. I've tried all these options. We'll go for convince in the middle. No, it doesn't align with the club objectives. Go fuck yourselves. Unbelievable. We're trialing this guy. Oh yeah, we signed up whatever it was. It might have been that Serbian centre-back. Even though, yeah, how about this for racism? We signed up the Serbian centre-back even though he wasn't Hungarian, but we couldn't get Medina at the same time. What gives? Dude, what gives? Not to say that I don't want that Serbian, but I think I would trade him. We got way better defenders than what we have fucking strikers. We need that key man. We need someone that... I mean, I'm sure Dinu's gonna be filled in eventually. Probably it'll be Tarilla to be that big guy. But fuck me. You could make our life so much easier. The board could just take a deep breath, say, okay, you'd still have loads of money in the bank. Loads of transfer budget. We could try and find a Hungarian player again. I might keep on like flooding the club with Hungarians if we can find any high potential Hungarians, just for the chance, right? Just for the slight chance that we could get the Uruguayan player in. But on the other hand, I don't want to be spending all the transfer budget. By the way, I did try and get that centre back out of Pushkas Academy, but ran a scout report and his potential was 4.5 stars. So even though I would have loved the guy in, I can't remember his name, but we've talked about him a lot recently. I'd have loved to get that centre back in from Pushkas Academy. He, much like many other players, wouldn't make too much sense. And I've just remembered, have I still got... Yes, I've got all the settings on because I've just updated the New Gun face pack. So, no, I untick that, which is wicked. But I need to put my filters in, and that might be it. I definitely need to exclude Vasas players because they're there at the moment. All right. Glad to notice that. Sound. Yeah, wish me luck. I really want to get that striker in. If we do, we win the league. That's what I really should tell him. If we go and get this Uruguayan striker, we win the league. It's that simple. You can sack me. Honest, I mean, like, I'm unsackable, but you can sack me if you really do want to sack me. I'll leave if we don't win the league this season, if we get that Uruguayan player. Please just let me get that Uruguayan player. Please, I beg. I think I've said my piece. I'll see you next episode. We'll go and get something in maybe December time. Got Feyenoord away, but outside of the Europa Conference League, I've said we're going to be concentrating on getting the league back. Ferencváros, January 25th. It's a bit of a long sesh. Kisvardar. Let's go Kisvardar away. That's a good call. Yeah. That's where we're going to go. 1st of December. Bye-bye. Oh, beforehand, I think I'm learning to be Continental Pro. That's wicked. Oh, wait. Notepad. So I'm learning to be Continental Pro. We got 2,480 shirts. 2,480, yeah. Shirts sold. And the stadium expansion is announced now. Being expanded to... I have no numbers on that. But the expansion is 1,050 extra seats at a cost of 650,000. Alright, see you next time.